Since you wandered into my backyard, I dropped my resistance and lowered my guard. You got the pieces of my heart all in a row. You knock one down and the whole thing goes. The domino theory of love. It only takes a shove. I fall, you fall. We gotta keep our defenses up. It's a domino theory of love. Game of romance is a balancing act. It's 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Take a little liberty, give a little ground. Next thing you know, we'll be sliding on down. When it comes to sorting out our hearts and our minds, we're just a couple pushovers standing in line. The domino theory of love. It only takes a shove. I fall, you fall. We gotta keep our defenses up. It's a domino theory of love. Oh, yeah. When it comes to sorting out our hearts and our minds, we're all a bunch of pushovers standing in line. The domino theory of love only takes a shove. I fall, you fall. We gotta keep our defenses up, or we'll all fall down together. Only takes a shove. I fall, you fall. We gotta keep our defenses up. That's McBryde on the fiddle, ladies and gentlemen. Keep our defenses up. It's a domino theory of love.
Come on, with music like that, you know you are in for a special night here at the Opry. Steve Wariner, everybody, and he's not the only one making it special. Ashley McBryde will be here, and a little later, Tommy Emmanuel puts the extra in extraordinary. Now, let me tell you, he is a superhuman with a guitar, so you guys just wait. Hello, friends. I am Bobby Bones. Welcome to Opry Live. Whether you're tuning into Circle Network through our digital channel or through one of our new partners, like Roku Channel, Samsung TV Plus, Vizio Free Watch, or the Zumo app, you're going to be glad you showed up tonight. You know what? Heck, I'm happy you're here. And I'm happy this guy's here on stage, too. Here's the thing about him. If you were to create the perfect country music star from scratch, you'd make sure that person was a master musician, a killer songwriter, and most importantly, the nicest person on the planet. This guy checks all those boxes. Here once again is Steve Wariner.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much. How you doing? Good evening, wherever you are listening, watching, wherever you are, we're glad you're with us, and we're really glad you guys are here. These live people in front of us tonight. How about it, guys? Yeah. We're so glad you're here. Hey, happy Valentine's Day. Tomorrow is the big day, and I would like to do you a song that I wrote for my sweetie. many years ago. Well, not that long ago, but it's one of my favorite songs for my sweetie Karen, Like a River to the Sea.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You look like you did back then. You kiss me like you did back when you and I first fell in love. Time has been good to you. I said I always knew it. You're more lovely every day. Just like a mighty river runs down to the sea, my love for you keeps growing. It was meant to be. It will never go away. It's deeper and stronger every day, like a river to the sea. You know you can count on me. These hands on the clock should know that time just can't pass this slow when I am away. But I've got my job to do, so I'll hurry home to you. I'm always waiting for that day. Just like a mighty river runs down to the sea, my love for you keeps growing. It was meant to be. It will never go away. It's deeper and stronger every day, like a river to the sea. You know you can count on me.
Whether you rent or own, GEICO makes it easy to bundle home and auto insurance. Go to geico.com today.
Steve
Wariner, everybody, the birthday boy himself. He just celebrated a birthday on February 7th, and he just played such a beautiful song that he wrote for his wife. Welcome to all of my live streamers out there. I'm Natalie Stovall, getting to hang out with you once again on a beautiful Saturday evening that's very cold here in Nashville, just like so many of you are experiencing in the States right now and probably around the world. We're having a little bit of a freeze happening all around the country tonight, but you guys, okay, so yet again, we're going to give you an incredible show here at the Opry tonight, but afterwards, we have even more coming at you. The GEICO Green Room will be happening once again tonight, and tonight, I'm going to get to chat with Miss Ashley McBryde, who is playing tonight on the show, and then we're going to get to hang out in the GEICO Green Room. So as soon as the show's over, just go to GEICOgreenroom.com. It's super easy. Y'all already know the drill. You've been going every week anyway to see us hanging out with your favorite artists and chatting, and sometimes they play music, sometimes they do a little dance. You never know what's going to happen. But be sure and go to GEICOgreenroom.com right after the show tonight. You definitely don't want to miss the crazy talented Ashley McBryde. She's got a lot going on right now, and I can't wait to talk to her about it. Now, another thing that's happening while you're at GEICO Green Room, you can also make yourself a free poster. Now, I held up the one that I did a couple of weeks ago, but if you want to make your own GEICO Green Room print, you just go to GEICOgreenroom.com and click on Start Your Print. That's what you'll be looking for, Start Your Print. And then just choose whatever photo you want to, whatever photo makes you feel most like a rock star. Put it in the poster, and here, you can be just like this young man right here, Mr. James Giles, I think. It was Gilles, maybe it was Gillis, but James Giles made himself a poster, and you know what? Ashley McBryde signed it after sound check today. So when you make yourself one of these posters, you might get it signed by one of your favorite country artists. And also, another cool thing that's going on right now is the Circle text group. It's brand new, and if you want to join the Circle text group, just do hashtag Opry Live to 615-395-6903. It's right down there. You don't know who's going to be texting you. It might be me, it might be Bobby Bones, it might be your favorite artist. You'll find out all kinds of information about Opry Live. Right now, going backstage to Bobby Bones.
Hey guys, welcome back to Opry Live. I am Bobby Bones. Lately, my fiance and I have enjoyed using our new outdoor fireplace. It's amazing. It's peaceful. It's serene. We just sit there, listening to the crackling, staring at the flames. It inspires self-reflection, and I love that. And heck, that's how I feel about this next artist's music. Every time she starts playing, I can't take my eyes off of her performance. Thoroughly mesmerizing, and I think you're going to feel the same way. Here is Ashley McBryde.
Don't waste your life behind that guitar. You may get gone, but you won't get far. You're not the first and won't be the last. You can tell us all about it when you come crawling back that road you're on. It just winds and winds. You're spinning your wheels and wasting your time. But when the lights come up and I hear the band, and where they said I'd never be, it's exactly where I am. I hear the crowd and look around, and I can't find an empty chair. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. I get these calls out on the road. I heard your song on my radio, and we always said you'd make it big, and I tell all my friends that I knew you back when. Just don't forget all us little folks, that when you crash and burn, remember we told you so. And then the lights come up and I hear the band, and where they said I'd never be, me, it's exactly where I am. I hear the crowd and look around, and I can't find an empty chair. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. Well, I need to thank my daddy for that first set of strings, and all those folks who swore that I'd never be anything. It took a whole lot of yes I wills and I don't cares, a whole lot of basement dives and county fairs, to this show right now, and y'all sure look good out there. Yeah, you do. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. Thank you. Thank you. Boy, this room sounds different with people in it, doesn't it? We got two of the finest guitar pickers on the face of the earth playing this stage tonight. Do not let that make you nervous. You're doing fine. It's my 19th Opry. And they put me in room 19. I see you, Opry. We just put out a live EP. This was the first thing put out, which makes sense because this song's called First Thing. Brown liquor and black coffee, it puts my headache off for now. The hurt last night put on me is still spinning me around. And I light up a smoke even though I can't hardly breathe. First thing I reach for is the last thing I need. Another night of bad decisions, one still laying in my bed. The bastard in me wishes he'd woke up first and left. And you think a girl on fire would stay away from gasoline. The first thing I reach for is the last thing I need. Oh, the last thing I need is to need you like I do. And the first thing I reach for is anything but you. If I can keep away the lonely for a moment, that's good enough for me. The first thing I reach for is the last thing I need. If I can keep away the lonely for a moment, that's good enough for me. The first thing I reach for is the last thing I need. The first thing I reach for is the last thing I need. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Tonight's Opry performance is in association with Shriners Hospitals for Children.
Ashley McBryde, y'all. I almost missed my cue just now because I was so wrapped up in listening to her. I feel that way every single time I get to see her play live. I've gotten to sit next to her on stage and play songs in a round with her, and she's just, it's not intimidating at all to have to sing next to that woman. Oh my Lord, she is just the best, the real deal. Every single song she releases, I am so here for. I just so excited to get to talk to her tonight in the GEICO Green Room. It's going to be such a good time, so make sure you check that out. And speaking of GEICO, our friends at GEICO, they have a little reminder for you guys. So when it comes to saving money on car insurance, GEICO hits all the right notes. You could save hundreds on your car insurance and enjoy benefits like top-notch 24/7 service, fast, fair claim handling, coverage of your RV, your motorcycle, and your boat, and more, and homeowners and renters insurance through GEICO Insurance Agency. Visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO or visit your local GEICO office for a free rate quote today. We love that, don't we? Just get it all done. One-stop shop. I love it. Home owners and renters insurance and car insurance. We love it, love it, love it. Okay, now it's time for our Circle Release of the Week. So we're doing a new thing here where we're highlighting music from artists that you may not have heard about yet, but are on the rise. And this gentleman that I'm about to tell you about, I've been hearing about him so much over the last few months. He is really, really blowing up right now, and he is so unbelievable. His name is Willie Jones. His single is American Dream. You might remember him from the 2012 season of X Factor, but he's a gifted vocalist who he melds country roots, R&B, and hip-hop sounds, and it's just, he has such a cool, unique vibe and sound. You definitely want to check him out. You can find him anywhere that you listen to music, anywhere that you stream it or buy it or download it, however you like to listen to music. Be sure and look up Willie Jones, y'all. He's another one that's the real deal right there. He recently released an album called Right Now, so that's another thing to look up. But check out that single, American Dream. It's exactly what we need to be listening to right now. And right now, I'm going to throw it once again backstage to my good buddy, Mr. Bobby Bones, y'all.
Hey guys, welcome back to Opry Live. I am Bobby Bones. If you feel like you have a little cabin fever from staying indoors this winter, I get it. And Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's have the solution for you. They're putting on the grandest fishing tournament in history, which is great. I love fishing. Here's what you need to know. This tournament is just for you guys. No pros allowed. I'm talking parents, grandparents, youngsters, fishing buddies. You can all compete for more than $4 million in cash and prizes. And the best part, 100% of the entry fees are going toward fish habitat conservation. For more info and to register your team, go to basspro.com/US Open. Catch some fish. Also help keep the outdoors beautiful. Okay, thinking about the outdoors, I mentioned earlier that listening to her music was like looking into a campfire. Well, now you know what I mean. Let's go back to the stage for a little more. Here she is, Ashley McBryde.
Well, I tried all the cool meditation. I talked to friends till our faces turned blue. I've swallowed the shrink's medication, but when I'm missing you, I need my old go-to. So pass me a bottle and I won't refuse it. Put Patsy on vinyl and good Lord I'll lose it. 'Cause nothing takes the edge off when I'm going through it like whiskey and country music. You see, one gets me drunk as the possum, and the other one pours in a glass, and they both pair quite nicely with lonesome. But too much of either one, and I'm showing my yeah. Pass me a bottle, and I'll like whiskey and country music. The older, the better. They go down good together. And honey, wherever you are tonight, I've got my don't give a damn and a drink in my hand and enough in the jukebox to last me all night. Just pass me a bottle, I wanna fuse it. Put Pepsi on vinyl, and good Lord, I'll lose it. No, nothing takes the edge off when I'm going through it, like whiskey and country music. Whiskey and country music. Thank you so much. That's a new one, and I thought there was no finer room in the whole wide world to try out a brand new song. So that's a new one, Whiskey and Country Music. And thank you. I didn't write it by myself. Lord knows we had help. That song's so country, it's got to drive towards town to go hunting. They asked if I could talk for a minute, and if you ask any of my siblings or my family members, they know I can talk much longer than that. But it gets hard. You think, what am I going to talk about for 60 seconds? And this may not last 60 seconds, but I don't mind telling you. This jumper, everybody's been telling me all night, looks real nice. Thank you. It's my new one. My stylist is knocking it out of the park, right? I look at it. What a beautiful jumper. I put it on, and I said, these are the strangest pockets I have ever seen on a jumper. I had it on backwards. I had it on backwards. I wasn't even drinking. And I said, it's awful hard to pull up, too. It's real hard to pull up. And she said, you put your body between the liner and the garment. You didn't even have the garment on. And you thought it looked good. It never gets old playing the Opry. I'm so happy you're here with us. Thank you for doing what you got to do to be here with us, because we do what we got to do to be here with you, too. So this song, I'm just going to give it to you. Thank you very much. Everybody out there in live stream land and TV land and radio land, when we can't be with you, we miss you so much. Telephones and postcards, I call you from the lobby bar on Tuesday. How's the okra coming up? Boy, I wish I had me some. Save me a plate. Yeah, I've been sleeping all right. I'll get a couple days in July. Kiss Dad for me. I love you both. Good night. Sparrow, oh, you wouldn't trade nothing for the way it feels to fly. It ain't fair, though, how you miss the ground when you're out here in the sky. Higher than you've ever been, and lonely like you've never been, waiting on the wind to take you home. Hard rain over Fayetteville, Jack and Coke, a sleeping pill, living the dream. 30,000 feet down there, you're waking Daddy up in his chair, and cutting the lights and locking the door and saying a prayer for a sparrow who higher than you've ever been, lonely like you've never been, and waiting on the wind to take you home. Higher than you've ever been, lonely like you've never been, waiting on the wind to take you home. Sparrow, 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 sparrow. Good night, guys.
Tonight's Opry performance is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Let's get back to nature.
CMA, ACM, and CMT award winner, Miss Ashley McBryde. My goodness, what a talent and what a bright and shining light she is in country music. I just adore her. Thank you all for being here with us again on another Saturday evening. I'm Natalie Stovall, and I love getting to hang out with all of my live streamers all around the world while TV and radio are at their commercial breaks. And you know, we want to say a big thank you to our partners and our friends at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, and Bass Pro Shops founder, Mr. Johnny Morris, for making sure that we can bring you guys this music week after week after week. We have allowed the circle to remain unbroken, and what a beautiful thing it's been in such a weird and trying time for us all. And you know, you may have heard Bobby talk about this. You've heard me talk about it before too, but it's definitely worth repeating. So, Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's have announced their grandest fishing tournament in history. And it's my favorite fishing tournament ever because it is for ya girl right here. It's for amateurs. It's not for the pros. They're not allowed to enter. It's for folks like myself and probably many of you who are much better fishermen and fisherwomen out there than I am. But I enjoy fishing. I just don't do it a lot, so I wouldn't normally think to consider to enter a fishing tournament. But I would enter this one. You would be competing for over $4 million in cash and prizes. And the best part is 100% of the entry fees will go to fish habitat conservation, which is just so Bass Pro Shops to be giving it to the environment like that and allowing us to be taking care of our planet and then encouraging us to get out there and do a little more on the outdoors. It's so, so wonderful. So thank you for Bass Pro Shops. Y'all definitely go to basspro.com/US Open, or you can go to cabela's.com/US Open and find out more about that fishing tournament. Now, next week on Opry Live, you guys, we're going to have Lainey Wilson, Dustin Lynch, and John Party. So you know it's going to be a good time. I also want to make sure and give some shout outs here. I love Roderick Fox says it may only be an hour, but it's the best hour of the week. We are so appreciative that we can watch it every week and never miss it. Also, hello to all around the world. Y'all are commenting. We love it. I'm throwing it backstage once again to Bobby Bones, everybody.
Welcome back to Opry Live. I am Bobby Bones. You know, this next artist, I just don't think it's possible to measure his greatness. But if I had to sum it up, I'd say it boils down to two things. One, his guitar playing, simply amazing. It's almost impossible for anyone to do what he does with just 6 strings. And two, he loves his job. Just watch him. He is having the time of his life up there. He once said this is a quote, "I always wanted to be in show business, but later I learned it's really the happiness business. I make music, you get happy, now that's a good job." And that's a good quote. Well, prepare to get happy, friends, because here is Tommy Emmanuel.
Thank you so much. Good evening and welcome. What a great honor to be back on the Opry. Oh, yes. This is so much of my childhood was spent reading about this place and about reading about the artists and listening to all the artists who played and sang here and got their start here. So this is a historic place for me. I'd like to do a little tribute to Doc Watson and Merle Travis and Chet Atkins, all the guys that we all sat around and stole from. Here's a little bit of Deep River Blues. Let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Yeah, let the rain dry right on, let the waves sweep along. I got them deep river blues, yeah. Well, my old gal's a good old pal, but she looks like a waterfowl if I get them deep river blues. And there ain't no one to cry for me. The fish'll go out on a spree when I get them deep river blues, yeah. Give me back my old boat, and I'm gonna sail if she'll float, 'cause I got them deep river blues. I'm going back to Muscle Shoals, and times get better there, I'm told. I got them deep river blues. Well, give me back my old boat, and I'm gonna sail if she'll float. I got them deep river blues. Well, now I'm gonna say goodbye, and if I sink, just let me die. I got them deep river blues. I got them deep river blues.
makes it easy to bundle home and auto insurance. Go to geico.com today.
Tommy Emmanuel, everybody. How amazing was that? Wow, incredible. Man, I was standing on the side and I felt like I was on a roller coaster. I was just hanging on for every note and laughing and cheering and having the best time. That was so amazing. Whew. He recorded that song, Deep River Blues, as a duet with Jason Isbell on his album Accomplice One, which I just think is so cool. He was also playing a Maton guitar, another little Australian guitar that I've played a little mini Maton for years and years on the road. It sounds amazing, but it does not sound like that when I play it. Well, y'all, okay, we're getting close to the end of the show tonight, and you know we have the GEICO Green Room in a little bit, but before we get to that, we have even more tomorrow night on NBC. So NBC is doing a huge special celebrating 95 years at the Grand Ole Opry. It's going to be amazing. There are performances from so many of your favorite artists. Let me just run down the list for you. We got Garth Brooks, Blake Shelton, Brad Paisley, Darius Rucker, Little Big Town, Kane Brown making his official Opry debut. How cool is that? Trisha Yearwood, Lady A becoming members. They were invited to become members on the special by Darius Rucker. That's such a sweet moment. And then Kelsey Ballerini, Dierks Bentley, Carrie Underwood, and of course, Dolly. You can't do it without Dolly. It's so awesome. Y'all, this special going to be so amazing. It's a great way to celebrate your Valentine's Day. So be sure and tune in tomorrow night at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. And one of the ways that the Opry is going to help you celebrate is if you need even more reason to celebrate this special and all of the good things that are happening, they want to give away a guitar that was signed by Blake Shelton. So when Blake was here hosting that special, he signed a guitar and said, give it to somebody who's really excited about the special. So all you got to do, go to Opry.com so that you can enter to get this guitar. Just click on the thumbnail that says, enter to win a Blake Shelton guitar. Pretty easy. And then you can win that and a commemorative poster for the NBC special. And you'll also get a little prize pack of goodies. So make sure you do that. Give it a shot. Go to Opry.com. Also, don't forget, go to the GEICO Green Room. You got to go to GEICOGreenRoom.com tonight, right after we are done here, to hang out with Ashley McBryde a little bit more. Got to go backstage to Bobby Bones. Good night, y'all.
Amazing songwriting, crazy good guitar playing. Just another great night at the Opry. If you still want more, GEICOGreenRoom.com after the show. Check out an interview with Ashley McBryde. Okay, one more time. Here is Steve Wariner. Good night, everybody.
Hey, Steve Wariner. All right. Steve Wariner, you all.
What about this Tommy Emmanuel? How about that, y'all, huh? Hey, CGP'er, let's do one together.
Let's do it.
Jerry Wrigley. We got to do the re-lick. Well, there ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It don't matter anyhow. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. Lord, if you don't know by now. When the rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window, girl, and I'll be gone. You're the reason I keep traveling on. Don't you think twice, it's alright.
We'll travel that long, lonesome road, babe. Where I'm bound, I just can't tell. But hidey-ho's just too good a word, babe. Oh, so I'll just say fare thee well. I don't mean to tell you that you've been unkind, but you've been wasting all my valuable time. And you're the reason I'm a-traveling on. Well, Baby, don't think twice, it's all right. Pick one, Steve. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, baby.
That's right.
It don't matter anyhow. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, baby. Not if you don't know by now. When the rooster crows at the crack of dawn, take a peek out your window, woman, and this old boy is gone. And you're the reason I'm a-traveling on. Well, baby, don't think twice, it's all right.
Don't you think twice, it's all right.
Well, baby, don't think twice, it's all right. Yeah, right. Steve Wariner.
Tommy Emmanuel, how about that, y'all? How about that? Woo! We toured Australia together about 5 years ago and had a blast. I want to do you a song now, one of my very favorite songs in the whole wide world. Last week, the music world lost a giant songwriter, an incredible writer, Hall of Fame songwriter, one of my friends. We lost a dear friend. He wrote one of my very favorite songs in the world, and I'm talking about Mr. Jim Weatherly. And this is my favorite Jim Weatherly song in the whole world. We miss you, Jim. L.A. proved too much for the girl.
Too much for the girl.
She couldn't make it, so she's leaving a life she's come to know. She said she's going back to find.
Going back to find.
Ooh, what's left of her. The world she left behind not so long ago. She's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia.
On a midnight train.
She said she's going back to find
Going back to find.
a simpler place and time. I know I'll be with her
I know you will.
on that midnight train to Georgia.
On a midnight train.
'Cause I'd rather live in her world than live without her in mine.
World is hers.
She kept on dreaming. One day she was gonna be a star. She sure found out the hard way that dreams don't always come true. So she pawned all her hopes. She even sold her old car. Bought a one-way ticket back to the life she once knew. Yeah, she's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. She said she's going back to find a simpler place and time. Ooh, I'll be with her.
I know you will.
On that midnight train to Georgia.
On the midnight train.
Oh, I'd rather live in her world than live without her in mine.
World is hers.
I'll be with her.
I know you will.
Ooh, on that midnight train to Georgia.
Midnight train to Georgia.
'Cause I'd rather live in her world, live without her in mine. She's leaving on that midnight train. Ooh, she's leaving. We love you, Jim Weatherly. Man, thank y'all so much. Oh man, nobody can do that like Miss Gladys. But I loved it. I love that song, and I love doing it. And tip of the hat to my buddy Jim tonight. All right, let's play a little bit of an old country cheating song now. You got to do that at the Grand Ole Opry. We hope you all have had a great time here with us tonight at the Grand Ole Opry. Y'all ready? Midnight fire, love, sweet desire, burning hole in the heart of the night. Once the flames are burning bright, there's no running from the light of a midnight fire. Temptation's got a hold of us now. We're fighting, but we're losing ground somehow. We're in someone else's rings, and our hearts are filled with doubt. But the fire's getting hotter, and we just can't put it out. Midnight fire, love, sweet desire, burning hole in the heart of the night. Once the flames are burning bright, there's no running from the light of midnight fire. In the daylight we could never touch like this, but there's a magic in the night we can't resist. There's a danger in the darkness, knowing only shadows see, that this seating fire we're building is controlling you and me, and it just won't set us free. so much for being with us at the Grand Ole Opry. Good night, folks.
Welcome, everybody, to the GEICO Green Room. I'm your host, Natalie Stovall, and we are at the Grand Ole Opry in the VIP room, which is very fitting because tonight we have one of the most amazing VIPs